Yo, what's up, Levi? Levi, what's up, Hunter? How you doing today, dude? Playing on Insanity. Subtitles, auto level off. Quad priorities. Yeah, no. Sound not low. Or do we? Oh no, we might change that.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
What's up,
but they're
everyone?
sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
Yeah, Mass Effect 2 is
Council
the
will
best
never
in the
trust
series.
Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after
Jose.
everything humanity has accomplished.
What's up, Larissa?
But Shepard,
What's up, Eunice?
they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Ghana? Real? I don't know if that's how you pronounce it.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down! Multiple hull breaches! Weapons offline! Somebody get that fire out!
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
This brings back so many memories.
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either.
Get to the damn shuttle. I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here.
Shepard!
Get the hell out of here.
It was such a good game, dude. Such a good game.
Everybody in! Go, go, go!
love this game so much. So much. Did I import save? No.
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy! We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown
Playing this on
enemy.
Insanity, by the way. So, I'm probably gonna rage a whole
Baby,
bunch.
hold together. Hold together.
God, this game was like ahead of its time, dude. Just, God, dude. Like, I was so depressed after beating this game. I was so depressed. Hey, thanks, Siddhartha. But like, Brat. Hey, thanks, Tether. Appreciate it, dude.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's dead. Just like us if we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to... Oh, no. They're coming around for another attack.
Oh yeah, dude, I couldn't stand Andromeda. I quit Andromeda like 20 minutes in. The first one's rough to get into.
Watch the arm.
But Mass Effect 2 is the best in the series. Such an epic opening sequence, dude. Just so well done, dude. Oh my God. No single player game has ever made me feel the same way that Mass Effect 2 ever made me feel. If you've not played the Mass Effect series, I highly recommend it.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say
So
that
this is
before a
DLC. So a cool thing about the
it's
Mass
routine.
Effect theory,
You haven't done
series, if
anything
you've
yet.
never played it,
It's
is
everything
your
that happens
save
along the way.
carries between
The
games.
choices you make, the paths you choose.
So the choices you made in the
turn
first
routine.
game affect the second game and
Anything
the
but.
third game.
Of course,
So
that's how it started.
because
A
I didn't
routine
load a
mission.
save, this is like a
Answering a distress
DLC thing
call.
that they added, so where you could like
Look where that
load
got
up a quick save. You can make a couple choices real fast.
We were testing out the Normandy, Captain
For the
Anderson's
second
new
game.
ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core.
I would suggest
Tough,
trying the first. The
disciplined,
first is hard to get
ready
into,
to take
especially
on
after
whatever
playing
came
like
her
modern
way.
shooters.
Ashley joined up with
Because
us and took
the
us to the
first
spot
game
where
is
she lost her
so
squad. That's when
RPG
we
like.
saw it.
The second and third lean
The
closer
ship.
to shooters.
Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it.
Yeah, the
as it
first one's
blasted
definitely
away.
hard to play if you played like anything else.
We followed the
nowadays,
path
yes.
of destruction to an
The
artifact.
first one's like the gameplay
beacon
mechanics are
left by
so
a long
clunky,
dead
but
race
it's so
called the
story driven.
Proteans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. And that's when it hit me. Hard.
Yeah, so
Every
I rank it
muscle
like
in my body went
Mass Effect
rigid.
number 1 was really
I couldn't
story
move,
and RPG
could barely
driven.
breathe.
The gameplay was kind of
Everything went black.
The second one is
I saw
a good
something.
balance of story and mechanics and shooting gameplay. And the third one, they just fucking went way too shooter, and the story was like blech.
By the time I woke up, we were halfway
just
to
started,
the Citadel
Taha.
on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat, as was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden
I've never
Prime,
played Max Payne.
and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof.
I'll try Max Payne next.
Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help.
Garrus is a fucking
A
badass.
top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest-looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tali. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tali's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These
Who's
Reavers
the best
were
girl
blamed
in
for
Mass
wiping out
Effect
all
2?
life 50,000 years ago,
Oof.
including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to
Yeah,
dark space.
the first
leaving no
playthrough
trace
I ever
they'd
did,
ever been.
I romanced Liara,
That
but
explained why
Miranda's got
Saren
that
was after
booty,
the
dude.
beacon, and it
Miranda's
made
got
some
that
sense out
sweet
of my
booty.
visions,
Um,
but not much else.
I think you can also romance Jack too.
We couldn't
but
convince the Council that
I
the
think
Reapers were a threat.
that was a little
but
too
they
weird
agreed
for me
Saren
at that
had to be
age.
stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the
Oh no,
first
I'm not
human
really.
Spectre. My
I'm not
first
really
task,
too into the bald head.
Bring
Like,
down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his
Tali,
ship to Normandy.
the Tali
told me I
romance
would
line
need
is
more
really
than he would.
sweet. Dude, what
also
happened to her
pointed me
in
in a
Mass
direction.
Effect 3 when I played it? Oh, dude, that tore my fucking heart out.
Liara.
I did not expect
Prothean
that.
expert,
Dude, Mass Effect 3 was
adept
such a
in
sad
biotics,
game.
and maybe
Oh
most
my god.
importantly,
Oh, all these
daughter of
emotions coming
Benezia,
back. Oh,
Saren's top lieutenant.
Mass Effect 3
And
was
like
so
most
sad.
Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara
Yeah,
was able
Miranda
to
has
help me
that
decipher some of the
genetically
vision
perfect
Beacon had given
booty,
me.
dude.
Nothing
If
concrete.
I ever played Onward, I don't
but
have a
gave me
VR
some
set.
clues, and a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley
Yeah, if
was
I
a
had to
little
rate it,
concerned
it
about the
would
connection I
probably,
shared with Liara.
I forget if you can
As
romance
commander,
Ashley.
I knew either
I don't think you
relationship had the
can.
potential to interfere with the mission.
Ashley was a little concerned. So I'm gonna go with Miranda this time, I think. Do any of these, I forget, I only played Mass Effect 3 once, and I didn't replay it, because it was just, I just never had the, I just didn't want to replay it. We'll probably do that too, but like, who should we go with? Ash, Liara for Mass Effect 1, or no one? Because Ass Effect, exactly, Bell Silver. What's up, winner? But yeah, like, I think we'll go with mission comes first for the first one, right? Ash. Alright.
I told Ash I wasn't interested in Liara. I had my eyes on someone else. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission. Finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead. Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Venezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone. With the information, I tried to reason with Venezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Venezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't take the chance. I had a mission to do, and an army of angry Rachni would be one more problem I didn't have time to deal with.
Yeah, we're just gonna kill this one.
With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations.
Dude.
It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base.
There's so many like big
research.
Choices that Mass Effect makes
Rex
you
disagreed.
Like make
Violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people.
Yeah, see, Mass Effect 1, I had to kill him,
convince him
dude.
to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down.
Save Rex.
Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that.
Yeah, see, in the first one,
What
I shot him,
couldn't
dude.
understand was why Saren would help it.
One of my favorite characters is Kasumi,
But
but,
there was
I'm
no
thinking
time to think about
Romancer.
it. Sovereign knew where we
Kasumi's
were.
a
We had to
badass,
destroy
dude.
the base
A
and get the hell out.
badass.
I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought.
God,
I stalled
Mass
him to make
Effect
time
series
for my
is such
team.
a big thing for me.
And in talking to him, I realized the
Yeah,
truth.
this is all just to
It wasn't
load my
Saren
first
who was
save.
indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried,
Oh yeah, now we
but I
gotta.
wasn't fast enough.
Now we gotta rip one of them.
I could only save one of them.
All right, who do we save? Dude, like these choices, right? These weren't no like tiny choices, man. These were like big choices in Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 1 is one of this like, it's this game that like tested your fucking ethics, dude. It was just, it was such a like, you had to make these choices that literally tore your heart out, and no other game I think has ever had that. The choices meant so much, and like you would like, it would provoke emotion from you. So we'll probably save Ash.
Caden was a good man, and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Ash. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans.
Yeah, so for those of you that
As we
don't know,
prepared for
what
what
we're
we
doing
knew
right
would
now
be
is
a desperate
essentially
fight.
boosting
Spoke to
through
my
the
crew.
first Mass Effect with all the choices.
We were just
That's what
one
this all
ship
is. This is like the prologue.
Against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. But Ash saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Caden's death. She could sense my doubts. We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we'd put our feelings aside
here
for
we
the
go.
sake of that mission. But why wait? We gave in to each other. And it was perfect. While it lasted. We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space. I couldn't get by it.
I wish I enjoyed it.
Bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him.
I got my beer and Doritos. Now I'm ready to watch LOL.
The Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human Alliance fleet in jeopardy.
So this is where we choose if, like, we want the humans to, like, take control or not. Yeah, sacrifice the Council. Council were a bunch of bitches.
The Council could be replaced. The fleets were needed here and now if we were going to defeat Sovereign. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races. But in the end,
you know, I really did enjoy Mass Effect 3's multiplayer, though.
The costs
like, a lot.
Were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him.
Was pretty good.
The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right.
We'll go with Udina this time. I've never done Udina for the.
I didn't much like Udina, but sometimes you need a pit bull on your side. Someone willing to be the bad guy, for the sake of the greater good.
Yeah, rip BioWare, dude.
The war was over. Rip. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Yeah, Mass Effect 1 Remastered would actually, like, be pretty cool.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Oh, this is gonna be quite the game. I don't know what class I want to play yet. Soldier's boring as hell. Vanguard's pretty fun, but it's, like, really skill intensive. I might want to go Biotics. Yeah, Mass Effect 1 was definitely the longer game. Eber, it's not that's what happens if you don't pick a save file and you have the Genesis DLC. It essentially lets you boot up a fast save file, a custom save file. Vanguard's so much fun, but I'm not ready to stress over that shit right now. Going with the default appearance. Alright. Adept is fun as hell, because you can, like, do so much damage. Infiltrator is kind of boring. So, alright. We're choices between, Sentinel's fun because you get the shield. Alright, I won't play Adept this time. Adept or let's go with Adept or Sentinel. Adept or Sentinel. Pick one. Alright, spam the chat. Sentinel or Adept. Sentinel or Adept. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Sentinel's like a tanky bio guy. Adept is like a mage. I think we're going Sentinel. Alright, we're going Sentinel. Alright. We'll be a colonist. I feel like playing a ruthless playthrough, like a fucking, what was it, Paragon, and what was the other one? Renegade? I think we're gonna go Renegade. It's been a while since I did a Renegade playthrough. Renegade's more fun too. Renegade's awesome. Alright, we're going Renegade, boys. We're going fucking Renegade. I've done Earthborn before.
Something's wrong.
Already.
He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda. I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into
douchebag Shepard incoming. Dude, it's just the Renegade options are just so much more fun, dude. So much more fun. Dude, she's so hot. Miranda's a babe, dude. A babe.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now.
Who's she model? Yvonne Strahovski, dude. After playing Mass Effect 2, I watched Chuck because Yvonne Strahovski was in that too, dude. I had like the biggest teenage obsession with Yvonne Strahovski for the longest time because of Mass Effect 2. The longest time. Oh, I was obsessed with her, dude. Alright, whoops.
You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pit still doesn't have a thermal.
God, I keep forgetting that's
Keep your head down, Shepard.
the controls are really wonky.
Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol. Looks like they set up a barricade to try. Look out! Keep moving. We need
Oh, that's gonna trigger me, dude. Get back to that.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Don't take any chances. Stay in cover while you take out those mechs.
Rerouting power. Threat neutral.
Oh shit.
My shields are down.
Oh fuck, dude. I forgot these three spawn. Alright.
Nice work, Shepard.
Yeah, the graphics have aged really well, dude.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long. Here come the mechs.
Hostile.
Take the elevator down one floor. Hurry! Get to the door. Run!
What?
You're doing great, Shep. Head to the next room and I'll try to beat you. Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
Alright.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional and there are signs of rudimentary neurological
Oh god.
activity. To accelerate the process, we can move from simple organic reconstruction of the subject.
Here we go. What's up, Centris? How you doing, dude?
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget.
Is this on Xbox? Yeah, dude.
Log update. I can't figure it out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still saying things we
Jacob!
On target! What you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
I just woke up. You probably know more than I do.
Right, sorry about that. I'm
What's up,
Jacob
Smosh?
Taylor.
How you doing?
I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse
Thanks,
than I
Adam.
thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
It's your station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit him with the good stuff.
Hit him with the good stuff.
Threat neutral.
We can pull him. Then I can push him.
You're done! Falling back. Ready to get the hell off this station?
Before we go anywhere, I need some answers.
Sure. What do you want to know?
What's the quickest way
I
to
mean,
those
I don't
shuttles?
really feel like going through
Depends
all
where
the
the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if
Check. Check.
things.
Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson.
This isn't on
This is
console.
Jacob.
This is on PC.
Here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Yeah, dude, my first playthrough, I lost so many people at the end of the game. It was so depressing.
Ready to engage.
Damn it. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Failing.
Wilson.
Oh, God. They found me. Help!
Wilson.
Server room B!
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station.
Yeah, this game has aged well. Can I just hit 3?
Wilson's hurt.
Yeah.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe, then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda.
It's
She's
all
alive.
over the shoulder, third person.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few... We can overload the canister to clear a path to the shuttles. That's it. Let's get out.
Wait, where's the data pad?
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project. The program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I wiped out my share of Cerberus projects when I was a Spectre. Back then they were trying to kill me. Why the change of heart?
Those answers are way above my pay grade. But basically, things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back.
In the booty we trust.
Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Where's it? I actually didn't mind this. This was a good hack system. It was like fast, it wasn't obnoxious. It's good, dude.
We've been spotted.
Allied force casualty. Excuse me. Careful. Rerouting power. System failure. Force casualty. Subdue and suppress. Careful. Requesting assistance.
There we go. It's fast and it's like semi like entertaining. It's not obnoxious.
Has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Fucking savage, dude.
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Australian accent, I think, is the most attractive accent ever.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or two, in your case. Come on.
This sexy accent, dude.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a colony kid. Lost your parents when slavers hit Mindwar. You enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
Those bastards were dug in deep in a fortified bunker. I sent a lot of good soldiers to their deaths. That's how it had to be.
You got the job done. That's all that matters. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
We should move on.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough. The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room. The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Alright, we do have some, yeah, we do have some stuff here. We are going for a negotiation bonus. Speed shields. We want shield. We want shield bonus. Shield plus 10%. Power damage 15. This might be good for us for now. 15% plus ammo. Yeah, alright, we'll go with the Terminus armor for now. Okay. Dude, badass. Badass. Squad is my favorite multiplayer game, but this is my favorite single player game ever. My favorite single player game. What's up, Straff? What's up, Gibbies? How you guys doing?
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
Skyrim's too overwhelming, dude. I get to the second town,
We're
like
at war.
Whiterun, and there's just too many quests. I get fucking
humanity is
overwhelmed.
under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Negeth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and
It's
Jacob
too
will
overwhelming,
brief
and I like sci-fi setting. I don't really care for fantasy setting.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
you. Good to hear it. Find any clues you can.
I don't really
Who's
like
abducting
knights
the
and
colonies?
dragons and
Do they
archery.
have any
Like I
connection
don't.
to the Reapers?
I like contemporary warfare,
brought
World
you
War
back.
II, and
It's up
sci-fi
to you to
futuristic
do the
stuff.
rest.
That's why you don't see me play or touch any of that, like, other stuff. Alright, we want to level up our tech armor, like, ASAP. This thing is very important. Especially because we're playing on what fucking thing are we playing? Insanity. Alright, where's what's his face? Do I not can't touch him yet?
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
What's the matter, Lawson? Worried you're not his favorite anymore?
I've proven my value to the elusive man. Let's hope you're able to do the same.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard.
I played
It's your
Dragon Age. I
motivations
did
that
enjoy
concern
Dragon
me.
Age.
I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just agreed to work with him. I still don't trust him.
Do you trust me, Commander?
I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
At least you're giving me a chance. Most Alliance soldiers hate Cerberus on principle.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules. But there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
We're gonna find out who did this and take him down. Nothing gets in our way. Am I clear?
Perfectly, Commander.
Good to have you here, Shepard. Looks like everyone just got up and...
What? I didn't get any new fucking... Oh, I got a shuriken. Okay.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Wait, what can I salvage? Oh god, the fucking recoil.
Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Yeah, this is.
Hostiles to the right. Shoot them before they take out the shield.
Excuse me. Rerouting power vision proximity. Impact imminent.
This fucking SMG sucks.
Have engaged.
Gotta hurt!
Careful. Offline.
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
I played Andromeda.
Hostiles!
The what? Oh shit.
Enemy down! Yeah!
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this.
Kelly!
Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Talizora, you served on my ship. You know what I do to people who threaten me.
Praza, tell your team to put their weapons away.
Damn it, Tali, this is bullshit. Why would your old commander work for Cerberus?
I don't know. But if this is Shepard, I don't know. Shepard would have a reason.
Cerberus rebuilt me, but I'm not taking their orders. We can discuss the specifics once I know why you're here.
One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Everyone else is dead. What makes you think Vitor survived?
We saw him when we landed.
You saw him? Then why isn't he with you already?
Vitor was injured, and he was always, nervous.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
You should head back to your ship, Tali. We'll let you know when we find Vitor.
Like hell. I'm not letting Cerberus take over.
Neither am I, Praza. I don't want to fight you, Shepard. But I can't just let Cerberus handle this. Besides, we need to work together. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
Kind of crazy how you think how much fucking writing and dialogue recording they had to do.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of him.
Sleep mode ended.
Use overload on him.
Aggressive! Got no shields.
Fucking hell.
Nice. Perfect. Enemy down. One less.
Shit does so much damage on Insanity.
Target down! Target down!
What's up, Forza? How you doing?
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Here we go.
Fucking hell.
With you.
These controls are so bad.
Drop. Drop.
Hurry, Shepard. We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll
Remember
take cover
the,
by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
The nuke.
On it.
The fucking nuke heavy launcher.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Oh shit.
Assessment requested.
Watch out!
That was easier than I remember it being.
This might be useful.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide.
What's up,
No
Epso?
monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Great. We come all this way and our only witness is a babbling idiot.
Swarm's coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms. You're not one of them. You're human. They didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We finally find a witness, and he's so off his nut he can't even tell us what he saw.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
I forget what happens here. I don't think I've ever picked this.
The people at Cerberus won't hurt him, Tally. You have my word. But we need that information, and it's clear the Quarians don't want to share.
Damn it, Shepard! I trusted you!
He'll be fine. We promise. But we have to find out all we can about the Collectors.
What? No! I don't understand.
We need a pickup. Have a medbay standing by.
Good luck, Shepard. I hope what you get from Vitor is worth it.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. Unfortunately, the Quarian you brought back didn't give us any useful information. He's too far gone. He'll be returned to the migrant fleet. But more importantly, you confirmed the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Tell me what you know about these Collectors.
They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
The Collectors are definitely a human enemy. But how do we know there's a connection to the Reapers?
Their focus shifted to humanity only after you and the human fleet destroyed Sovereign. The abductions are related, even if the Alliance and the Council refuse to believe it. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Miranda and Jacob aren't enough? How many do you need to keep me in check?
I've made it clear to Miranda and Jacob that you're in charge. You decide who joins your squad. Everyone else on this list was chosen specifically for this mission. They're the best.
I'll do the best I can with what you've given me.
I'm sure you will. Before you go, 2 things. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus.
Who's this?
He's a brilliant Solarian scientist.
I love
Our
Morden.
intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing seeker swarms.
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Joker.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me
This
last
gave me
night.
chills. This scene gave me chills.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name. Oh shit, did I choose this fucking gross ass fucking clothes? Ugh.
Welcome aboard the New Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
You still don't get it, do you?
Yeah, I got all the DLC.
You're not in charge
Beaker.
of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any encounter with the Collectors would result in failure.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Shut that thing down. I don't want it on my ship.
Have I offended?
Shepard spent a great deal of time fighting rogue AI. Geth, mostly. Plus that incident with the Alliance's Hannibal system on Luna.
Your distrust is logical, Shepard, unlike the irrational mistrust of most humans. However, I am no threat to you or anyone else. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Now that we've established who's in charge, let's move on to these dossiers.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Morden
Jacob and I
is
should return
so
to our
good.
posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
gonna max tech armor first. Oh. Alternate appearance. Wait, can I see the dossiers from here? Oh, wow. Zaid. Zaid's a badass. The Normandy crash. Cerberus armor, Terminus armor, Collector rifle, all this other shit. Oh! Sumi Goto. Sumi's a beast. Alright.
Welcome aboard, Commander. I'm Yeoman
You could
Kelly
like
Chambers.
kind of
I've been assigned as your administrative assistant.
Renegade
I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
You could always like borderline romance this chick,
Please,
but she was
call me
never
Kelly.
a
Let's keep this professional.
Yes, sir. Anything else, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Joker would like to speak to you on the bridge.
I forget,
Anything
could
else,
you
Commander?
romance her?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
I don't remember if you could. I think you could like flirt with her, but no like romance, unless you could. I don't know. I think I did a playthrough where I flirted with her.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective, Joker.
Leather?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Never use this. Predator the Phalanx. Oh yeah. Okay.
Commander.
What's up, Kevin? How you doing, dude?
There hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You're here because you're Cerberus. Don't expect special treatment.
Understood.
Such a dick.
But not everyone in the group is hardline. I'm an employee because I believe in their current direction. Doesn't mean I don't have concerns about their past actions. Or some of yours. You watch me, I'll watch you. That suit you?
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Getting them renegade points.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
We need Mr. Morden Solus. Alright.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
A new message? Cool.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Oh, the dock. Oh my god.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice Brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Find Brandy.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Master Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Miranda.
Commander, what can
you
I
have
do?
A minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human.
10 out of 10.
My biotic abilities are also
well.
very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
10 out of 10, dude. Alright. Go. Archangel, the professor, the veteran. Yeah, there's so much shit we gotta do over here. I think I want to max her officer shit. I didn't think we scope.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Arya's pretty hot, too.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Mordin Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya, and he's using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Zaid's a badass. Oh my god, this is bringing back fucking memories.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterwards, in addition to normal decontamination.
What are you looking at?
The man whose day I'm about to ruin.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Maybe I am. Maybe you better get out of here before I find you some.
All right. I've got stuff to do anyway. Come on, let's get out of here.
Fucking renegade, bruh. Oh.
I'm busy.
Dude, this brings back fucking memories.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
Try it and you'll be skating the inside of your colon.
I'd almost pay to see that, but it's not an option. You want to talk, you get scanned.
All you had to do was ask.
I don't ask.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me.
I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
Sounds like neither of us likes being jerked around.
And on your ship, that would matter. Here, we entertain my preferences.
Afterlife.
So, what can I do for you?
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
Just tell me how to find him.
The local merc groups are recruiting anyone with a gun to help them take down Archangel.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate. But I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
How do I get to him?
If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Thanks for the information.
Yes. Just try not to bring the plague back with you.
Okay.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? You three look like you could do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
You could say that.
Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol, and I want to
Oh shit, no.
Get your money back.
Hey, Woody!
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
No, that was a Paragon option. I just fucking instinctively fucking clicked. God damn it.
Come on, let me in.
Alright. I think we're gonna call it here. I gotta go run some errands. But yeah. Let's save. Thanks for coming through, guys. It was a pretty chill stream today. Just relaxing. Taking it easy. I might be back tomorrow with some squad and War Thunder and stuff. But yeah. I'm gonna start streaming more games other than squad just because, I don't know, dude. I'm kind of waiting on Postscriptum and all these other games. So we're just gonna take it pretty chill from here on out. I got a whole bunch of other stuff I want to play. Mostly I want to try to get into War Thunder and stuff. But I'll catch you all later. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Pretty chill stream, and I'll see you tomorrow.